So we're trying something new here. I was trying to record a nice quiet video, but you seem to have to talk real loud. I tried all the microphones I have, and my whispering wasn't working out too good. So my wife went to bed early because she has to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. They're prepared a bunch of food for the ancestors, so they'll be taking the food to the temple at 4 o'clock in the morning, and it'll be blessed and be offered up to the ancestors, mother, father, and family and friends, and all of the dearly departed. So I decided to come outside. I haven't done a blog in a long, long time, and I kind of figured it was past due. I have to give a special shout out to my new subscriber, Joe Lopez, long lost cousin. We bumped into each other on Facebook. I should say he tracked me down on Facebook and requested we became friends, and of course I accepted. And we've been communicating back and forth ever since. And he's done something for me that no one else has ever done. And he started posting my videos from YouTube on Facebook and telling everybody to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. So that's really appreciated. Thanks a lot, Joe. Good looking out. I really do appreciate it. And let me see if I can, the light's good enough. If I go that way, I'll get out of, some security poles I put up. That's the light I'm getting right now. I'm not using the cell phone light. But anyway, so he got me motivated to do this little video here. And I don't know how good it's going to come out. Hopefully the sound's coming out all right. I can hear the crickets. I don't know if you can. Probably not, seeing how the phone won't pick up my whispering inside the house. But we got all kinds of bamboo platforms laying around, and well, let's not the sky. We got bamboo. Oh, that don't look too good. Here we go. That's a little better. Bamboo platforms, all kinds of sections. They're gonna put them together. Looks like they sanded them down. Yeah, they sure did. Took off the green. They're brown now. I must have missed that one. So anyway, so we'll see how long I can stay out here with all the mosquitoes. It ain't too bad though. I can't complain. Well, they got those sanded. Now see if they sanded these down over here. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, about 12 sections of bamboo. Yeah, they still got a lot of sanding down to the, they kind of did pretty good. So, anyway, what I wanted to do on this video here is, well, nice if I can get some good lighting. But anyway, I guess we'll be happy if we get the sound right. So, let me see if I could, there we go. That helps. At least now I can go sit down on the patio. Actually, I got a patio. The problem with turning on the lights is you get too many bugs come gathering around the thing here. So let's see. Okay, there we go. Let me see if I can. Well, first of all, I gotta stop looking at myself and look into the lens. Right, that would be nice if I take off my glasses. All right. No, I look presentable for people. This is as good as it's gonna get. I ain't gonna look no better. So about a year ago, actually, yeah, it's been about a year exactly. I was pretty much housebound due to my post-traumatic stress. I had alienated myself from family and friends, and I was doing pretty bad. A lot of medications, dealing with depression and anxiety, and stress, and no sleep, and etc. etc. Wasn't too good. Wasn't doing good at all. And my doctor had been telling me for quite some time that I had to, get a life and try to, worrying too much about things that are out of my control. And finally took advice. I was fooling around on YouTube, on YouTube as a matter of fact. Yeah, I was on YouTube, and I came across a Thailand blogger talking about Farangs, Westerns, Europeans, Americans moving to Thailand, and talking about Chiang Mai, Bangkok, and all of a sudden I got the idea, maybe that's what I should do, man. I should just pack a bag and leave town and start a new life. So got a hold of my youngest daughter and told her to take over the house, take over the property, wait till I die, and gave her all my worldly possessions. Brand new truck, about 6 months old, Ford F-150. Gave it all to them. They took up the payments, of course, but they took over the house was half paid for. They took over the payments on the house and the truck and everything, and I packed my bag and came to Thailand. Before I came, I'm missing a small part here, very important part as a matter of fact. And once I decided to move to Thailand, I didn't know anyone in Thailand, so I thought it might be a good idea to get to know and try to make some friends in Thailand. So being an old man and as a child, as a young man, I always preferred hanging out with the girls rather than out in the street hanging out with the fellas. I guess that's one reason I joined the Marine Corps, because I was a little afraid maybe I was a little too, a little iffy on my, I guess moment, young men, In any case, I joined ThailandCupid.com. Yep, I sure did. And there were hundreds and thousands of beautiful women on that website, ThailandCupid.com. So I started, I like that one, and I pressed that one, pressed that one, and pressed that one. Next thing I knew, I had a bunch of women contacting me, and well, needless to say, I was never good at juggling a bunch of women. So it was overwhelming. So then I deleted everybody, and I started again, and I tried to keep it down to 3. I couldn't even do that right. One of the 3 was my now wife, and I actually sent her a message that was supposed to be to one of the other 3 girls. So she got sad. She got a little leery and said, "Oh, he's just a player fooling around and stuff like that." Anyway, so she started her phone. She was having problems with her phone, and plus she was a little leery that I was just one of And I wasn't gonna let her get away. We had already shared a lot of intimate conversation together, and so she had sent me some photographs from the balcony of her condo in Bangkok, Thailand. And through those photographs that she sent me, I was able to track down exactly what building she lived in Bangkok. Being military, I was able to triangulate. I picked out I picked out a building that had the name of the building or the company of the building. And then there was a big flea market right next to it. And I did, did some math there in the map and Google and everything, and I found out the building she was at. So that kind of freaked her out when I told her I knew where she lived, that she wasn't getting away. I was really, I don't know how this woman didn't run away from me. First of all, I told her, "You're going to be my girlfriend whether you like it or not." That sounds crazy, but it worked, okay. And anyway, we did a video chat, and I saw her little head, and she giggled and said, "Ooh, you real?" She giggled and said, "I'm real," and my heart melted. And that was it, Then I had to try to tell her to send me some pictures to make sure she had a body to go with the head, So, but we became friends, and I had been planning to move to Chiang Mai, but one of the other girls that out of the 3 that I was conversing with at the time offered to help me. This was before me and my now wife got really close. Before I met her, as a matter of fact, I met this other girl, and she offered to help me. So instead of moving to Chiang Mai, I was going to move to Bangkok. And so let's move ahead here. In any case, I moved to Bangkok and met my lovely wife, and I was already in love with her before I met her. And we met at a coffee shop. She worked in a big mall, one of the big malls here in Bangkok. There was quite a few of them. And she worked in one of the big malls in Bangkok in a massage parlor inside the mall. And she came down on her coffee break. I was waiting for her in a coffee shop. But I was very nervous because, I had seen on YouTube that the Thai people are not very intimate. They don't hold hands and they don't walk around hugging and very little contact and that type of stuff. So I was like, what am I supposed to do? Shake her hand and all this? I was really a little worried. But anyway, she saw me and she saw. Well, first of all, I'm a little guy, 5'4" tall. Okay, and she's used to these foreigners being big, 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 tall white guys. Okay, very few Puerto Ricans, I guess, come to Thailand. There's a couple because there's a couple on YouTube. In any case, so she saw me, and she said I looked like a lost little puppy dog, which I was. And she came over to me right away and gave me the biggest hug, and I knew everything was going to be all right. So it was, I guess we could say it was history from then. But anyway, she said she was going to be working late, and I just roamed around the mall until she got off of work. Oh no, as a matter of fact, the boss told her to invite me up to the massage place, and I got a good foot massage by one of the other masseuses, and that was awesome. My first foot massage, and I waited till she got off of work and then walked her home. She lived walking distance from her job. So then I took a cab back to my condo, and there's not too much to say after that. She was trying to juggle. She had her job, she had her apartment, she had me, new boyfriend, because I was a boyfriend right away. It was hook, line, and sinker from the beginning for the two of us. It was love at first sight, and so she was. We took a little weekend vacation together. Our very first time spending time together, just as friends. We shared a bed, but no intimacy, no nothing. But the funny thing about this weekend we spent together, the Thai people here in Thailand have some special desserts and special foods that they eat that are extremely stinky. I mean, this stuff smells like death. Well, she had eaten a bunch of this stuff before we went away on our weekend. So this poor girl smelled like she was dying. I felt so bad, but I was a perfect gentleman. I kept hugging and kissing, ignored the smell. I was already alone. The things you do for love. And you get accustomed to the smell. She's eating that stuff all the time. She worries about the smell. It don't even bother me anymore. But so that's a little funny thing there. And so for a while, she would jump in from her job to her condo. She has a 15-year-old son to take care of, but she had roommates. And she was exhausting herself, running over to my condo, cooking for me, trying to take care of me. Because Thai women, they treat their men like kings. So ever since I met her, she's been doing everything, washing my clothes, cleaning my house, making sure I don't fall and break my neck, holding my hands. Very, very, very awesome. Something I'm not accustomed to. And so after like a month or two of that, I told her, this can't go on like this. And I found out how much she made at work. Very little compared to Western standards. So I was able to cover her paycheck, and I told her to quit work. And she did. And then about a month later, she said, why pay? She was spending a lot of time at my condo. And she told me to move in with her. And she had 2 roommates at the time. And one of them moved out right away, and the other one stayed there for about a week or so after. In fact, me and him or her, lady boy. I love her dearly. My first friend here in Thailand. First time I met her at a nightclub, and she also gave me the biggest hug. And we're really my very first friend here in Thailand. She's overseas now. She's also a masseuse, does body massages, and Thai massages are well known all over the world, and they get paid to travel, and they get good incomes and so forth. So he's out of town for a couple of years. And we talk to him a lot on the internet. So let me not try. I don't know how long this is taking, but let's not go on. So then I stayed a couple of months at her condo, and she was retired. And in fact, she retired. I think I don't remember how the whole thing went, but we decided to, since she was retired, to move to her. We came for 2 weeks to her home. She owns a house and a very large farm, very large piece of property with 2 houses. I've shown it on a bunch of my videos. And has 2 houses on it. Her brother lives in one of the houses, and he takes care of the property and the land and everything. And he farms her farm, a very small part of the farm, because it's a very big farm. And he works with him and his wife work a very small part of the farm. They take care of their grandson. His father's away working out of town. And so we came down here for 2 weeks. She was wondering, big city slicker from America, if he would like living in a small village, extremely small village, about a quarter-mile square. And there's a larger town next door, maybe 4 times the size of this one. They're still both very small villages. It's out in Isan, Thailand. It's farming country. It's northeast of Thailand, northeast Thailand, on the border of Laos and Cambodia. And so this is where I'm living now. And it's been awesome. I've been here now. We've been here on the farm for about 4 months. And of course, the very first thing I did was put air conditioning and fix the old air conditioner she had. And that's another unbelievable thing. We had a crew come out here, and they repaired the air. We installed a new inlet valve, which is where it was leaking. Cleaned it all up and put new Freon into it and everything, and it cost us just under $30. Okay, that's what it cost to get an AC crew out here and get the air conditioner running, less than $30. So that was awesome. So here I am, living in Thailand, and married with a son. And this all happened in 1 year. So I have no regrets whatsoever. I'm living a peaceful, tranquil life. I'm on no medications. Well, actually, I went to see a doctor, which I was past due, and he put me back on my thyroid medication, so I had to run out, so I had no choice to, I was able to, my doctor before I left for Tampa, Florida, gave me extra medications to hold me over till I could find a doctor here in Thailand. And that's another thing, a shout out to Dr. Moore at the VA hospital in Tampa. Unbelievable doctor. I miss you, and thank you so much for the great care you gave me the past 20 years. And so I had a heart attack just before I came to Thailand, and had a 100% clot, the biggest and hardest clot the surgeon had ever seen. He was supposed to be the observer and have a new student doing the surgery, but the surgeon was so difficult, the teacher had to do the job. But he did a great job. I told him, whatever you do, get the job done through the leg, so you don't have to open me up open up my chest. And he did. He tore my leg up and it blew out, and I had to go to surgery the next morning. So I had back-to-back major surgeries. But I got through it all, and I'm in great shape. And so that's the story on how I got here to Thailand. And no regrets. I'm 69 years old, soon to be 70, and feeling great. And hoping to get more active with my YouTube channel. I've been slacking, but like I said, Joe Lopez got me motivated and pumped me up and praising me and so forth, that I had to do this little video and give him credit for this vlog that I haven't done in quite some time. And I try to start carrying this little gimbal around with me. Little gimbal works pretty good, and I got 2 of them. I had bought a big one, which is kind of a little big and heavy. I got a carpal tunnel and arthritis in my hands, so I bought a smaller one. This one works a lot better. It's a lot easier to handle. And I need to start carrying it around with me and doing a lot more videos, which I plan to do. So don't be surprised if tomorrow morning I do a little walkabout. I have done so many videos, and it's not as easy as it seems, point and shoot, and it all works. It just there's so many things that can go wrong. Right now, I'm hoping the sound on this video is good, because I've already been talking here for a while, and it'd be a shame if the sound is low, because then I have to do it all over again. So we hope the sound is good. Hopefully you got a sound booster on your equipment like I do in mine, so you can hear me. And thank you all for liking and sharing and subscribing to my channel. And I hope I can get this YouTube channel to grow. For a while there, I wasn't posting anything but old movies and cartoons and stuff like that I was picking up here and there, because I wasn't working. So hopefully I'll start working more and produce more videos. Everybody likes when I do the personal touch, and there's just so much to do, but been a lot of work here around the property, and so I'm in your face, getting closer. You gotta back up a little bit. So anyway, thank you all so much for subscribing to my channel. I hope, I keep saying this, I hope to bring you better content and talk crap. I want to do some videos on my upbringing in New York City, my experiences in the big city, and my war experiences and my military service and so on. I have a lot of stories. We all have a lot of stories. And that's another reason, yeah, I'm doing my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is mostly to leave a legacy for my ancestors, my children, my grandchildren, etc. So they can look back on these videos and see who their grandfather, great-grandfather, great-great-great-grandfather was, how he lived, how he thought, how he felt. And so that's another main reason why I'm doing these channels, mostly to leave something behind for my ancestors. So to all my ancestors out there who will be viewing me in 100 or 200 years, life is good. You can get through the hard times. I'm sure there'll still be hard times in the future. The life is all about, we all have to bear our, that's what makes us strong, and makes us enjoy life, is the hard times. You get through them, and you survive, and you become a better person, a stronger person. So, and I've had my share of hard times, mostly self-inflicted. I've been a wild, crazy guy since I was 10 years old. My father died when I was 10 years old. I became a man of the house, had a newborn baby brother, and it was a struggle ever since then. So God bless my mother, who was and still is a very strong woman. And she's still around, still driving, still raising hell back there in Tampa, Florida. And love you all, love you, Mama. Love all my family and friends out there. And don't forget to throw some stuff in my care package that's coming my way very soon, I hope. I'm looking forward to it. I'm counting the days. So everybody, please hurry up and donate to my care package. I need some Goya products. This Puerto Rican is dying over here without no Spanish food. I can't eat most of the Thai food. My lovely wife is a professional cook, and she's a super cook. In fact, she's such a super cook, I've gained about 50 pounds since I've been in Thailand. So I'm planning to get a little pool here. I'm planning to get a jogging treadmill here next month. And, I've been doing some work around the property, but the truth of the matter is I have to be real careful at my age on how much I do and heavy lifting, etc. But, Joe, good looking out, brother. I'll be thinking of you and praying for you. And who knows? God only knows, someday we may meet. But you take care. You're all out there in good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever time of the day it is here in Thailand. We are living la vida loca. So adios from New Yorican and Nang, who's already asleep. And we'll be talking to you later. Bye. We off? We off?